It was welcome news for Secretary General Ban Ki-moon to learn of a renewed 72-hour ceasefire between Israel and Palestine. Last week, Ban Ki-moon's disappointment and frustrations concerning the Gaza situation were evident.
The senseless cycle of suffering in Gaza and the West Bank, as well as in Israel, must end. Do we have to continue like this? Build, destroy, and build and destroy. We will build again, but this must be the last time to rebuild. This must stop now. They must go back to negotiating table. We must not repeat this way, periodically. Why both parties are putting all of international community citizens always on ease and concerned.
Israel's ambassador to the United Nations, Ron Prosser, responded with comparison and admonishment of the international community.
Mr. President, Winston Churchill, one of the great architects of this institution, is remembered for his remarkable ability to perceive danger long before the rest of the world had woken up to the threat. In 1935, 4 years before World War II, Churchill criticized the international community for standing by as Germany rapidly rearmed itself. It is clear that some in the international community have lost their way. This institution was founded to stand for truth, for justice, and for moral clarity. This is no longer the case. Instead of moral clarity, we see moral ambiguity. Instead of justice, we see travesties of justice. And instead of truth, we see falsehoods and fabrications. It might be too much for you or to ask you to stand on our side in this battle between civilization and barbarism, but at least have the decency to swallow your selective outrage as Israel wages war against the extremist groups seeking to eradicate the values that we all hold very dear. Every member of this assembly has a choice. You can take a firm stand against terrorism or stand on the sidelines as the threat grows stronger throughout the world. You can support Israel's right to defend its citizens or support some of the world's worst human rights abusers. You can stand up for peace and freedom or sacrifice the ideas of this institution on the altar of petty politics and personal agendas. 70 years ago, Winston Churchill bemoaned what he saw as the inability of mankind to act until the emergency comes. Today I'm here to issue a warning. Stand with Israel and stand against terror before it is too late, before the danger lands on your doorstep and self-preservation strikes its jarring gong.
I'm Faisal Khan, reporting for USUN Report.